Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2. It's going to be a Midrank Madness game sent to Sniper Monkey. Ready for it? I am. We're on Incorporeal. Top side, it's going to be Coherence. Bottom right, it's going to be IceFang. Spinning Portrait. Is that an Observer? A Sentry, maybe? Maybe it's the big ship from the campaign, right? And in the top left, it's a random person, maybe an AI person spinning around your command center here, Coherence, the Brood War command center skin, and the Brood War Nexus skin here today. So maybe both players like Brood War as well. If you like Brood War, youtube.com/FalconPaladin has a lot of Brood War casts 6 times a week. And no weird stuff going on here today. No proxies, no cannon rushing, just a barracks at the top of the ramp, harassing with the probe, walling off at the front with a gateway. It's a gate expand timing here for IceFang. And yeah, it's going to be a diamond game here today. So, double gas from Coherence early, man. So we're going to see a Cyclone or, I don't know, maybe a battle cruiser of some kind. That's why I like casting mid-rank madness games, because you never know what to expect. A battle cruiser in PvT? Hey, we've seen it before. We've seen it a lot of times before. But not in the current meta for the professional game. Cybernetics core first, into expansion here, especially because of the double gas. Are we going to make a Reaper or just go right into factory here? And I think it's going to be a Reaper. Reaper timing! Yes! No, it's a Marine! Making a Marine into a factory. Yeah, saving the gas for a factory. Not blowing any on a Reaper. Probe. Out for a second scout, maybe? Or maybe a proxy of some kind? No, just checking for the natural. There is no natural. Not inside the base, nor at the natural here. But you do not know that, right? Terrans can make a command center inside their main base, and you have no idea if you just have a worker scout, like IceFang does here. He doesn't have an overlord. So, walling off the top of the ramp, bam! Scouting proof. And then, a starport. So making one Widow Mine. It's going to be a one-base Widow Mine drop play, I think, at this point. So Widow Mine into a starport, into a medevac. Fairly early shield battery here. But the Stalker's going across the map. So if a Reaper shows up, the shield battery will help keep these probes safe. But no Reaper, but just better safe than sorry. He does not know that there's not a Reaper on the map at this point. So, IceFang coming up with a Stalker now, saying, still not a second base. Let's see what we can see. Go up. Go all the way up. Okay, so now we see the second command center being built inside the main base. Excellent job there. And I think if we get a little bit up here, we can see the factory. But at this point, a factory is a given, right? If you don't see an expansion, it's just going to be either a factory or a lot of Marines. A little bit of an overpull on these SCVs here, pulling a wounded SCV that is easily picked off by the Stalker. Oh, okay, there we go. So look, factory, tech lab, and it's going to be a tank. The starport has done nothing yet. Why did you make the starport so fast, Coherence? Okay, fair enough. Robotics facility on the way here from IceFang. Bam, bam. Double gas. So we've got 4 gases and a little bit here on 2 bases. And 2 gases on 1 base. And there we go. So we scouted the tank. We saw the tank. We saw the Marine. And I guess it's a Banshee swapping the starport onto a tech lab that was built by the factory. This is a weird build here from Coherence. And then a 3rd CC. And an engineering bay hard-walling off the natural base. Okay, I still don't know what you're doing, man. Make a Banshee. Make a medevac. Where is the Widow Mine that you were making? Did you cancel it? No, it's up here defending against oracles. What's funny about this is that if an oracle's flying over here and you Widow Mine kill it, the splash will actually kill your own dudes, because Widow Mines do friendly splash. So that's why you never see a professional put a Widow Mine inside their own mineral line, because, duh, if something goes in there, yeah, it'll get killed. It will kill your own dudes as well. Anyway, fast obs from IceFang. He's as confused about what Coherence is doing as I am. And again, if you want me to cast your Midnight Madness replay, send it to Sniper Monkey. Email address in the description. Say Midnight Madness on it, gold, platinum, or diamond. And he will take a look at it. He has had some trouble with his StarCraft 2 not loading properly, too. So we might have to get that fixed sooner rather than later. Stalker's checking for proxies. Hallucinated Oracle comes in, which he doesn't know this is hallucinated. I mean, the fact that it's not actively going to try to kill his SCVs is a pretty indication that it's not hallucinated. So he just pokes around, sees what's going on, right? Okay, sees now the starport. It is a battle cruiser! I said battle cruiser, and a part of me was like, that's a stupid thing to say, Falcon. It's not going to be a battle cruiser. Come on. It's rare. It's too rare. And then we get it. We get a BC play from Coherence. Weird stuff, dude. How's IceFang doing, by the way? He's working on a Twilight Council. Cool. He's got 2 Stalkers, 2 Adepts, and a Zealot. Kind of a good mix of whatever comes across the map. We should be fairly ready for it. What we're not quite ready for is a battle cruiser. You want about 4 to 5 Stalkers to handle a BC, maybe a little bit of cannon support, a little bit of shield battery support. It can be fewer than that. But, yeah, you want some Stalkers for that. Stalkers trade really well. They do bonus versus armored, which is fantastic. Queens don't do bonus versus armored. Stalkers do. So, is he going to send it across? He's making another BC. Dude, IceFang needs to scout this out super bad. Void Rays are really good against battle cruisers. Tempests are really good against battle cruisers. A Stargate answer to this can be pretty good. If you just have, like, 20 Stalkers, you just kind of blink in. Oh, there we go. There's the jump. You just kind of blink under a battle cruiser and kill it. 1 volley, 2 volley, it'll die. But battle cruiser is operational. It is here. It is ready to fight. It is going to get at least 1 probe kill. Ob's chasing it around. Stalker, no. Is that a cannon? Maybe. This one Stalker's like, I got this. The Sentry's like, I also got this. No, neither of us actually got this. Okay, now we have enough Stalkers to kill it. There you go. I like the Adepts are coming across. It's just a straight up like F2 A move kind of a thing right now. Guardian Shield up is going to keep some of these units alive, and the battlecruiser gets out of there with 4 total kills. Did I hear another blink? No, this battlecruiser's not done yet. It takes too long to build. Okay. Yeah, so not quite done yet. Third base is fine. I mean, what did we lose here? 2 sentries, a Stalker, and a probe. Not the end of the world. If we are IceFang, everything's okay. Blink is on the way. Blink really helps in pursuing stuff like battle cruisers that have, 4 kills and not that many hit points remaining. So jump in the main this time. Bow, it's here. He's gonna, oh, it gets Yamato. Bam! Helps him take down the pylon. You're going to depower some stuff here, dude. He's going to depower a Warp Gate and the Twilight that's working on Blink. Ah! Oh, he got it. And another Gateway. So Gateway. Super annoying. Only gets 1 pylon kill, but it is going to delay some of the tech and some of the production here from IceFang. It's funny that battlecruisers are harassment units in StarCraft 2. They're just... I mean, honestly, that's kind of what they are in Brood War as well. They're only used really in TVZ and TVT. And a lot of the time in TVZ, they're used as harassment units. You send them across to kill extractors. For the Zerg, you send it to go harass mineral lines. They're not really there for, like, straight-up engagements. Although sometimes they do. Kind of funny that way. Anyway, 1, 2, 3 bases. Third base on the way from Coherence, but not a lot defending it. Hallucinated Colossus. Ah, what a game. What a game. Yeah, we're not saving this orbital. I hope you know that. I like the Cyclone on the high ground getting a single Stalker kill. That was cool. Wha-bam. Wha-bam. Get it into burning. It is into burning. It will have to be repaired at the very least. BC comes in to respond to this. Too many Stalkers. Dead. Blink in here. Blink in here. Blink on top of that tank. Get it, Stalkers. Come on. Blink is not quite up yet. Zealot's trying to hack through. Battlecruiser jumps out of there after coming over to assist. It was almost dead. Now we don't have anything remaining. Like 3 Stalkers. Not going to be enough to deal with that. But sitting on some cash. Could warp in some more Stalkers here. Just saying. Void Rays, again, love the idea. There's 1 battlecruiser, 2 BCs left. 1 over here, very, very healthy. 1 over here being repaired. 4th base landing. Coherence is going mass BC in a PVT. What is this? Who is this player? Who is this Coherence? His APM is 86, 111 for IceFang. I think IceFang, last time we cast this dude, I think he was playing Zerg. Or maybe he was Terran. Like, no part of my memories of this guy involve him being Protoss. Could be wrong. I do have a brain. That is 3 brain cells, because my kids took all the rest of them as I was being a parent for the last, 20 years. Anyway, big mule up on the third base here for Coherence. We're pushing across with a 45 supply army from IceFang. We got the aforementioned Void Rays, we got Stalkers, we got Immortals, anti-tank, anti-BC comp. I actually kind of like this a lot. This should be problematic for Coherence. Let's see how he handles it. And Prismatic Alignment needs to go. There it is. Prismatic Alignment gets kicked up. Battle Cruisers need to run. They change their targets a little bit there. Tank, they help get the tank. That's really nice. Battle Cruisers come rolling back in. Yamatos do not take down a Void Ray, but then you can follow it up and take it down. Dude, the Yamatos. So good. They used to one-shot Voids, and then they got balance changed to where Void Rays can survive one Yamato, but then they don't have very much left, and they get kind of just tickled down after that. Dude, Battle Cruisers kind of owning that. Taking down Immortals, taking down Zealots. What a hold from Coherence. Yamato was a huge part of that hold. Fourth base coming in from IceFang, but the fourth base puck Coherence is already done. It's 63 to 40 workers in favor of the Protoss. I don't know about coming across the map by myself right now, but yeah, no, not well. He's like, thinking about it, thinking about going in there. I'm not sure IceFang even recognizes this is happening. He's got OBS scouting that. He's got OBS scouting that. He scans in and sees the fourth base is up. Sees it's defended by a cannon and says, we could probably kill that, right?
SCV ready.
Where the heck is that scan? Oh, right here. Yeah, so sees double Stargate, sees triple Stargate getting fired up and says, so maybe... I was going to say, maybe we don't keep making BCs, but guess who's making BCs? Coherences! Void Rays prismatically aligned, taking down turrets quite nicely. Guardian, double Guardian Shield. Doesn't actually stack that way, but alright. Battle Cruisers firing. Void Rays injured but not dead. There you go, coming in and tickling them down to death. And again, gets cleaned up. Immortal joins the party. Aw, Immortal. We hardly knew ye, Immortal. Fare thee well, good sir. All right, so Coherence is doing a good job dealing with these attacks by IceFang, constant attacks. Good stuff. I just don't know if he's bringing enough. I still feel like Stalkers are going to be better here, but then you want something to deal with the tanks. And the Void Rays can do that, is the thing. So I kind of feel like a Tempest Void Ray comp here instead. Well, he's firing up a lot of Void Rays now, so that's half of that battle. I'm not sure the Stalkers are quite the answer right now with the tank count being as high as it is. There are 4 tanks. It's not like there's 47 tanks here at 12 minutes. If this was Innovation, if this was Maru, if this was Clem, there definitely would be. He would be using Battle Cruisers and a million siege tanks against a Protoss opponent if that's what he wanted to do, and it'd be a lot. But this is mid-rank madness. This is where we get stuff like Battle Cruisers. Clem's never making BCs in a PvT. Not against somebody like Hero, you know what I mean? Not against somebody like Classic. Here we go again. Fighting it in. Prismatic alignment up again. Yamatos and a jump out. I love it. The Yamato jump strategy is time-honored and tested and very good. You get huge amounts of burst damage down on your target, whether it's a Void Ray, whether it's a Corruptor, for example, and then you jump out of there. And you can't kill the Battle Cruiser in time because they have a ton of HP. They can't retreat very well, but then that's what the jump is for. The jump and the Yamato together, very powerful. Finally getting a Fleet Beacon. Maybe planning on some of those Tempests now. That range, the bonus to big, massive stuff that Tempests have, very nice. We've got three starports. So this might turn into a game where we're like, oh, that's why we don't see Battle Cruisers against Protoss. I am having these memories of me casting some PvTs in the past. Like, you know, pre the year 2020, years and years ago, where Mass BC were fighting Tempest in pro-level TVPs. But it's been a long time. I'm trying to remember the names of the players that were in those games. I'm not even sure that I can remember. Look, I want to say maybe TY was involved in one of those, but I really couldn't tell you for sure. +2 attacks on the way for the BCs. They're getting +3 armor. The ground stuff has 1/1. 2-1-1 for the Protoss, and a little bit of a 1-1 for the air weapon and air armor for the Protoss. Mortal comes in to try to deal with this. Okay, they're trying to burn down that Nexus. They're getting surrounded. They get the Nexus and they jump out. Oh, that's so annoying. Like, at least when you get Baneling busted on a base like that, at least the Banelings die. These guys kill it and get out of there alive. I mean, they have to be repaired, and that's not free or anything, but I love the one hallucinated Colossus. I love that IceFang has done that twice now. He's consistent with the hallucinated Colossus maneuver. Blinking in. Void Rays up. Yamatoing one of the Void Rays. Another one goes down. They haven't had time to get repaired very well. They can fire while moving. So can the Void Rays, though. Great blink again. Another battlecruiser gets wrecked. This fourth base is in a lot of trouble, and it's gonna die. The Thors against Void Rays trading out fairly impressively, surprisingly well. This Void Ray, okay, battlecruiser, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Enough Stalkers to just kind of blink in. Oh, another BC dies. Yep, +2 Stalkers, dude. They scale up well against these BCs. Another one is gonna go down. This has been a great PvT. Ah, Thor lives with 1 hit point. 1 hit point. Somebody go back there and tap him. Just tap him on the nose. Boop. Give him a nose boop. He'll die. So here's the problem for Coherence. I wanted to call him Clarence for a second there. It's Coherence. He's got 3 bases. IceFang is casually on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases. Is there a reason we don't see battle cruisers in TVP in 2025? Maybe this is helping to explain some of that. Well, what do we got? Tempests, cool. We've added those into the mix. That's what the Fleet Beacon was for. We're working on 3 CCs at a time. Coherence is really trying to expand a bunch of times. CC inside the main. CC inside the main. He's got 2 FAC, 3 starport. Everybody working on upgrades. Love to see a good upgrade fest at 16 minutes. In a Minrake Madness game means everybody values upgrades, which they should. Those Stalkers, if they were 0-0, would not do nearly that well against the battle cruisers. The fact that they have +3, sorry, is incredibly useful. Poking in a little bit. He's like, is there? Okay, free tank is free. Nice. And, Yamada! Boom, boom. Already took some damage. Means the Yamato kills him. Blinking in again with the Stalkers here. Thor's on the ground causing all sorts of problems. Also taking bonus from the Stalkers and these Immortals, though. Yeah, tanks getting wiped out, but not a lot left to fight the remaining BCs that have been replaced. The tank count gets killed. There are 4 tanks remaining, period, on the map, but nothing to do with the BCs. Not enough Stalkers, not enough Void Rays. Army value is 60 to 55. More Tempests, more Voiders coming in. They're willing to chase this down. The Immortal needs not run from a single Hellbat. That is not something you have to do, sir. Now, finally, retaking the 4th base, but economically, he's just in a tough position here. Kind of feel for him that way, but he chose to try to make BCs work in TVP. I respect the idea. I respect the bravery. All right, kids. What's next here? +3 flyer attacks on the way from Coherence. I'm just... economically, you can't be feeling great about this. Maybe he is, though. Maybe he's doing fine. 62 workers, 4 bases. These command centers are orbitals now. We might as well land them here, land them here. If they die, so be it. But IceFang hasn't been super up on checking this left side of the base today, or of the map today. So that might work out for you. 95 to 104 armor supply. Both players are getting maxed out. Upgrades for the air, +1 attack, +2 armor. Working on a +2 attack. Just about done there on that production tab. More Void Rays, but I mean more of everything. More Stalkers, more Void Rays, more Immortals, more Tempests. And we're going again. I like that IceFang is not willing to just sit around and wait for the BCs to show up. Guardian Shield gets popped again. Yamato's on everything. Huge engagement. The tanks, no answer for this composition. Sorry. Battle cruiser's better against it, but the prismatic alignment is doing some work here. Kind of wearing off a little bit, just walking the battle cruisers over everything, hoping to kill it with their +3 attack, and it's working out for them as well. Dude, and then a counter jump just right into the natural base of IceFang. We eat you. Your cannons no match. Your pylons die immediately to 5 battle cruisers. You just depower 2 of the 3 Stargates. One of the BCs is very injured. The stalkers can't quite get to him. 2 of the battle cruisers pretty injured. Can't quite get to them. He decides to engage. Loses 1 BC. Pretty close to losing another BC, but he's like, look at the damage output that I have. Probes are dying at an alarming rate. It is 57 workers. No, 80 workers for IceFang. He's okay. Not that alarming, actually. Oh, nice blink, and bam! 2 BCs down on the way out. Probably overstayed his welcome, but you can't run. 14 kills on that BC. And it's 31,000 resources lost for IceFang and 22 for Coherence. Coherence has been insanely cost efficient today. I gotta say, these battle cruisers, I think that's the biggest part of it. I think they're being cost efficient. I mean, I love these little 0-0 Marines running around. No stim, no combat shield, no nothing. It is 3-3 for BCs, +1 attack for vehicles. No armor, no attack for these little dudes. So adding Zealots in is an interesting idea, because this is mech, yeah? This is Hellbat Siege Tank Battle Cruiser. Coming in again, Coherence has the bigger army, but prismatic alignment is it actually okay? It is hitting BCs, but man, they just have so much hit point. So much hit points. Yes. 2 of the battle cruisers die. The 3rd one, Tempest firing at it. Void Ray hitting it. Repair on the BC is good. The repair is so good here. It does not die. 6 kills on that dude. Thing is, IceFang has this base. IceFang thinking about expanding bottom left. Coherence hasn't tried to expand in a while. He made command centers, upgraded them to orbitals, and then did nothing with them. If he had expanded while attacking, I think he's got 2 more bases to roll with. His income is looking a lot better. He transfers some of his SCVs. Look at all those SCVs at this base. Transfers some of those SCVs to a base that's new, like this one maybe, and his income is looking a lot healthier. As it stands, not good. If this is a win for IceFang, I kind of feel like this is an economic win for him. Planetary Fortress against Zealot, not something that Zealots ever really want to deal with. This commitment to the bit, commitment to the BCs today. He's got 3 battle cruisers. He has lost 17 BCs today. In fairness, 28 Void Rays have died, as well as 9 Immortals and 60 Stalkers. It's been a lot of dead stuff from IceFang. We did talk about that resources lost number earlier, but this is a close game. I mean, we are still making BCs. We've got some Thors that are stuck out here. This guy can't leave. He can't leave. This guy, I thought that guy might be stuck too. He is probably stuck too, based on the minerals. Yeah, if those minerals go away, it'll be, okay, that actually is a problem for Coherence. He's got 2 Thors that could be participating in this battle. Instead, no. All right, left side, new orbital down. Remember when I said you could take that base, and then IceFang said, no, you can't. Absolutely not allowed. Everybody on the ground is abandoned by the battle cruisers. They flee. The Thors nowhere to be seen. The Tempest against the tanks doing pretty well. Another Yamato. Bam! Another Void Ray dies. 66 to 51 army supply. GG. IceFang gets the win. Hurrah! In 23 minutes. What a PVT that was. I want to say these 2 Thors maybe could have helped. These guys could have been doing some repair action. What does he have left at the end of the game? He's got 3 battle cruisers on the field. These 2 are in a lot of trouble. Wait, 3? 2. He's got 3, 2, 3. He's got 1 up here he just made. He's got 2 Thors. He's got a battle cruiser. He's got a Widow Mine that he burrowed inside this mineral line at minute 2. It never killed anything and never really did anything. And then a tank back here. Some tanks over here. Yeah, he just doesn't have anything to deal with, like 3 or 4 Tempests. Yeah, fair enough. Economically, he has a bunch of money, but just he knows he's mined out, right? He's starving out here. He's mined out here. He doesn't have anything. So, bit of a premature GG. I think he could have fought it out a little bit longer, but man, it's a game where you end up losing 6,000 more resources than your opponent, but win anyway, kind of winning like a Zerg. Out expanding your enemy is always a great way to go. And that's what IceFang did here. So good job. He dealt with the very unorthodox strategy of 23 BCs produced today. Yeah, he didn't have any in production. 23 battle cruisers produced today. Marines were not part of the equation. No medevacs were made. It was all Hellbats and tanks and a couple Thors and some battle cruisers. And you just have a lot of answer to BCs. You got the Tempests, you got the Void Rays, you got the Stalkers, and IceFang made what he needed, all 3 of those things. Immortals to help deal with siege tanks and everything on the ground for mech, and this is why we don't see the strategy in professional games. End of story. So, GG. Fantastically fun game. I mean, that's what we're looking at, man. That's what we're looking at, is a fantastic PVT for your Wednesday. Thanks again for sending that in, IceFang. I assume that was you. And we'll be back next Wednesday with another lower level game. So thanks again hanging out. Thanks again hanging out. Thanks again for hanging out. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw and what you heard today, you can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.